Today, let's combine making mini Slimline cards with this new Butterfly Brilliance whole suite. So this will be fun. We will get started. It's Karen Titus from Stamping on the Back Porch. And quickly show you first the beautiful stamp set. This is Butterfly Brilliance. And then we have all the dies. And then there are gorgeous papers. Now I want to say something about the papers. Do you see this big die? You get like 8 pages of these papers that totally fit. So here are a couple from here, but I've already used all mine up. I just have a couple left for today. But I just wanted to point that out because that's really an awesome thing. And then we have all these other gorgeous papers. And then the dies, we have both. This bigger one, and then we have some detailed ones. So I just use some of the papers to also cut out some detailed ones. And then I thought, let's just play with doing slimline cards. Slimline cards fit into the small business, so the small, I don't know whatever size they are, the kind of smaller, but I'll show you as we get started. So we'll quickly make one and then I'll put it inside. Okay, so we are going to start with, so this would be just these plain envelopes that they fit in. One of the things that's really fun about this set is that there are so many colors in this paper. So it's just really easy to work with. You can make them all just different sizes. So the size of the card we're going to make right now. So I'll show this. My dies here. So we have 6.5, and we're going to score that at 3 1/4 right down the middle. And then this way it is 6 1/4. On my blog, I put a link to that, are all the measurements for each particular card if you need. But that's just an easy way to think of it. So 6.5 by 6 1/4, scored in half, and we have the size to fit into those little envelopes. You know, sometimes it's fun to just give something that's a little unexpected. And so looking at all of these lovely backgrounds, now all I'm going to take here, I've already put some words on here. We're going to just do thank you. And then I'm going to take one of these big butterflies. Today, these are quick and easy cards. You want to get a whole bunch made to have on hand to send. And the paper just does all the work. And how you can get this early. You know, for $99 right now, you get the starter kit. You get to pick 125 of anything you want. This complete set is $74.25. It includes another paper pack as well. And that still gives you over $50 to spend on whatever you want. Plus, it gets even better because for this month, you also get 5 packs of paper. So that's like another $50 in value. And there is an obligation. So let me know if you have questions about that. I would love to chat with you. And then to make, since we're just using these envelopes, you could, of course, make your own envelopes too. But I just love doing this one. If I'm making just really quick little cards, I'm going to put this right across the edge. And then I'm going to cut it from this side. Whatever kind of envelope that you're using, this is always a fun way to just quickly do some fun envelopes. But here we have a matched little set. Look how beautifully this just fits right inside. And of course, you know, you get something like this in the mail. This is what differentiates it. And of course, you could put a little stamp and a little butterfly, but you're just not expecting something fun like a card with this. So there's our first card. Next, we're going to take, this is the other paper pack that you get in. This is just this really pretty, kind of a fun, natural looking thing. And I think on this one, I'm going to take, I haven't planned these out too much here. This time we'll just add a little bit of linen twine or thread. I love using this because it just It's an easy way to just add a little accent any way you want to do it. My bow tying skills on camera leave a little something to be desired, but I'll go ahead and see. I'll give it one try. And otherwise, you know, I usually just do knots. Knots are good too. Okay, well, this time it's working, so we'll go with it. Okay, I'm going to add a little tie right there. I'm going to put that on. Okay, we'll put that across, and you're just going to see I'm just using assorted papers. And I might need that over a little bit more, otherwise it's going to be a little bit. Okay, because the fact that this doesn't fit really well, that shows you I really didn't have all this planned out. It is kind of a stamp and go because they're just really quick and easy cards. And of course, I am looking for, here they are. We are actually in Florida at the moment, so I have fewer supplies. It's been a really interesting time to stamp with what I have. We're thoroughly enjoying it. So I just have gone through my minimal supplies to see what we can put together. And sometimes I think that that's just kind of a good thing to do. So here's my little happy birthday. And then I'm going to take 2 of these. Let's go ahead and we'll use these. And these are just from the pattern papers. So we'll put these on. I actually will probably go back and add some little gems. I may not do that right now, but things can always be added later. And then, you know, you'll see them when I put the completed pictures on my blog. And then this one, and I don't know if you can see that, but it was a little too wide there. So what I like to do is take off the glue dots, pinch them to make them narrower. I can fix the other one later. But how cool is that? So here's the next one. And look how easy these are. So these are the little black dots. And since I'm going to put these on the heads just because, let's just see how it works. Probably because it kind of just goes with the black words down here. But you know, you get to pick and choose and do whatever you want with your cards. So there's card number 2. Next, moving right along. This time we're taking just a plain white card. So remember, it's 6.5 by 6 1/4. So it's a very, very easy measurement. I put my words first, and then I'm going to, I hadn't mentioned this, but this is 6 by 6 paper. So it's really cool. If you take it and just cut it in half, so it's down the 3, it's just the right size for this. So that's what this is. It's half a sheet. So from one sheet, I can get 2 cards like this. And this time I did the same thing, but I tore it. I did my words first, so I didn't have to layer words at the end. So I just tore it to kind of come around the words. And then I'm going to just take a little ribbon this time and put this, you know, actually, I'm thinking I'm going to just lay this. Instead of wrapping it around, I'm going to just lay it down here. So I'm going to just put that right there. And then I'm going to so it's just going to be nice and flat. Okay, I'll put that on. And then I will trim up the ends. And now I can put this on my card. So let me know if you like doing quick and easy cards. You know, sometimes it's fun to do things that take a lot longer, but I think we all sometimes just want to have some cards to have on hand or to make kind of a fun set of gifts. Okay, this card, I'm going to put this on. Well, wait, no, that was for another card. What am I? Oh, here, I'll put this one on. I'm not even really sure what I had in mind. I had some pieces together, but you know, we are winging it. So I'm going to squeeze this. I'm going to put one on, and then I'll put 2 on. So I like these to be real floaty like this. Okay, so with the deepest sympathy. Okay, so here is the next one. Now we'll switch colors. This time we're gonna, okay, so here's my card. Grab my pieces. This time I want to do a little layering. So this piece is going to be 3 by 6 because that's going to be a 1/4 inch smaller than the parts right there. So I'll put that on. And then that means I have cut this one a 1/4 inch smaller. So this is going to be 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. And this time I'm going to take this is a 2-inch circle punch. I'm going to put that right in, which happens to be the only punch I brought with me. So I thought, ooh, I'll put it to use. So we're going to put this on. And then I have my words. I will make a little banner to go across the bottom here. And then I will take this. Well, let's see, actually, oh, you know what? I will take this because I did one on the other one. Then we can compare them side by side. That will be fun. This is the only card that I completed. And so it's the only one that I wanted to go by because I just had to make sure I could fit a little butterfly. Ooh, this one I could have made it so it even opens. Think how fun is that? So there, how fun is that? And this is the one card that I did. So, and they both work. So this is no, it's a different paper from the same paper pack. This is the paper that has the butterflies. And of course you could also stamp it and cut yours out. Okay, so that's the next card. We still have 2 more quick cards. This next one, ooh, now I found the one that I was going to put on that other one. So that's interesting. You'll see, this is what I did. This is what I was going to put on, but I'll keep playing with it. So I just love that these all intermix. This one I also did an envelope for. And this time I am going to use my reject. So I'm putting on my 3 by 6 layer. And then I'm going to add my 2 3/4 by 5 3/4 layer. And then this time, I have a die with some words, and I'm going to add my butterfly to that. Now, this would be very flat doing this. I like to have it curled. What I usually use is my bone folder to kind of break the fibers. Yeah, and that didn't make the suitcase. So I'll just use my fingers. We can do a lot just without our stuff. It's just kind of fun. And let's see how I can put this one on. I might have needed to, I'm gonna have to think about this one. Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna lightly bring this up. This is like true crafting. I'm sure that this happens to you sometimes. And I'm going to do that. I can't go too far above or if it isn't going to fit in the envelope. But I think that's just really fun. Just wanted to send some happy thoughts your way. And then the last one, I had one of these left over. I did a bunch of cards for Card Swap, and one had a mess up in the corner, so I didn't use it. I had to make another one. So I like to save my bits and pieces, and then I just cut this one down. So I started with that, and then we're just going to start layering. So do any of you have a bits and pieces box or more than one? One thing I love to always keep, you'll notice that even though I'm traveling, I had like this. I keep assorted shapes in a little box that I can just put out whenever I'm crafting. So when I'm testing for sizes and things, anytime I'm cutting any of those out, I add them. I add a couple of extra and put on. So this is fun. I'm gonna just put that on. And then I'm looking for, okay, here will be the word. Now I brought some little, like I said, I had the black dots and then I have some other little gems. And I'm not going to add them right now, but before I post my photos, I'm going to look at some of these, and I know I'll add a few. So you can see on the same blog post with all the patterns, you'll have the link right below here, but you can see I'll have all of the precise things because this needs a little something, but I really like how that turned out. So I think, how fun is that? Oop, got a little. So here are 6 quick and easy ideas of playing with this packet. Now, be sure to let me know if you have any questions about anything I've made here, or if you want to talk about getting the kit. And I'm noticing these are all off the camera, but here we are. Okay, thanks for watching.